I'd like to share with you my whole self-improvement journey. I've been on self-improvement for 1.5 years now, and when I look back at that time, I must say only, wow. I achieved a lot of things. You know, it's important from time to time just stop and realize what we have done in the past and be proud of it. So that's partially why I am making this video. And the second reason why I'm making this is for you, so you can relate to me and you can also know what is achievable in 1.5 years on self-improvement. So why did I start it? Why I started self-improvement? Well, as most of the guys, it was because a very bad heartbreak. My first ever girlfriend broke up with me and I was completely devastated from it. I suffered from depressions for like 1 month or more, and I realized I don't want to live like this anymore. So that's when I slowly started being on self-improvement. And you can guess what was the first thing with which I started. Yes, it's working out. Everyone starts with working out. And for me also. I started working out at home, and actually in my whole life I've been in gym only 2 times. And this body I built at home. So everything is possible, guys. Well, the truth is that I built my own horizontal bar in garden. So yes, I got some equipment. I also got vertical bars, or I don't know how it's called in English, and then I got a vest with 20 kilos in it, and then I got some dumbbells. So that's basically with what I'm working out. And how it all started? Well, actually I was working out also before, but it was only once a week, and it was not really a workout. It was as if I did few pull-ups and I was happy with myself. So yeah, I called that workout. But from that time I started working out 5 times a week. Yes, 5 times a week. Every single morning I started waking up earlier. That's the second thing I combined with it. I started doing my workouts before school, and actually I never changed that from that time. Yeah, maybe for a few weeks when I was ill or when I just couldn't do it. Yes, I worked out after school, but most of the times I worked out before school. Why? Because all of the blood, it didn't have to go to stomach, but it could go to muscles. Not only I had bigger pump, but also it was better for me because I could manage to do maybe more pull-ups, more push-ups, more of that workout. Thanks to that, I haven't eaten anything in the beginning, in the morning. Then actually after half a year, after 1 year, I changed it and I started working out only 3 times a week. Why? Well, it was because I couldn't manage to do all of my things I needed. I was studying a lot for my school. Yes, then I was working out 3 times a week. I was having so many things which weren't necessary, like I had a part-time job which sucked a lot of my energy and time. Then I was playing on piano still with my sister and performing on concerts, and I was basically busy all the time. So that's why I reduced the time. Then I just quitted these things and I started working out again 5 times a week. And 14 days ago I started with an experiment that I'm gonna start working out twice every workday. And it seems it's working for me, but after 1 week I got ill. Right now I'm recovering, I'm healing, so I hope it will be okay, and next week I can start again. After 1 month there will be a video in which you will see the progress of 1 month of working out 2 times a day, a work day, and having rests on weekend. That's it. Then the second thing I started to adding was, I told it a little before, sleeping routine. it's absolutely crucial for me to have some sleeping routine, because instead I will be just scrolling on TikTok or on Instagram till midnight or past midnight, and then wake up sleep deprived the next day going to school. And I wouldn't be able to do my workout. So that's when I set a clear rule. Just go to bed at 8 a.m. And I started doing this. I was slowly increasing the time which I spent asleep, so I needed to change the time I would go asleep. Like now it's 7 a.m. I'm sorry, it's 7 p.m. I was talking about p.m. And it completely suits me. Some people may call me an idiot or a little child that I need to go to sleep at 7 p.m. But I don't fucking care. I get 9 hours and 45 minutes of very good sleep, and I'm proud of it, and I'm happy for it. Also, testosterone is produced at night, and the more of sleep, the better. You know, the better your body recovers, the better your mind recovers, the more testosterone you have. Just sleep is amazing. It has an enormous ROI, and I don't know why people are just not sleeping and scrolling on social media instead of it. So that's the second thing I started. I started my sleeping routine. Then I started reading a shit ton of books. Yes. When I stopped with social media and all these evil things, I just started reading books. Instead of social media, I started reading some valuable things I needed to hear. I started reading like the Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, or I don't know how it's called, The Millionaire Fast Lane from M.J. DeMarco, Unscripted again from M.J. DeMarco, and many, many, many more. Right now I'm reading actually Think Faster, Talk Smarter, and I'm trying to apply this to every video I'm making. Just books are amazing for learning new things that you need to learn, and also for mindset. Like the 10x rule, it's amazing. Like it helps you with productivity, it boosts you so much. Or Relentless, there are so many books I read. Maybe you may be saying that you don't have time for reading, but that's not true. You know, when I read whenever I'm in bus or train. So that means that when I'm going to school, I'm like 10 to 15 minutes in bus. So every time I'm in a bus, I read. And that means that I read every day 20 or 30 minutes. And then when I get time in the evening before sleep, I also read. Which means every day I read more than 30 minutes. Everyone can find the time. Everyone. So the next time, instead of scrolling TikTok on your phone in bus or train, just download there some PDF books. The next thing I started doing, it was not exactly in the beginning of my self-improvement journey, but later then I added on some good habits like meditation. Yes, and it helped me a lot. You know, after that breakup I was feeling bad. And even when I was working out, I got a good sleeping routine, I read a lot of books, I still got from time to time some anxiety attacks. That I was feeling like really bad, like from nothing, like this. Just depressing thoughts somehow got into my mind and I was not feeling good. And I thought to myself, well, yes, meditation could help me. So I started watching some Andrew Huberman podcasts on meditation. And actually the only thing I remember from there is that meditation is good. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of valuable info. Like that it helps you with your mindfulness. I really recommend meditation. Like every day after your maybe you took cold shower, then you worked out, then you got a breakfast, and then you meditate or meditate before breakfast. Doesn't matter. It's amazing for you. Like that feeling when you are right now. You know what we can do? I want you to experience that feeling too. Just Breathe with me right now. With nose in and with mouth out. And breathe the same as me, and you're gonna feel that feeling you get after every meditation. Like, just the moment when you get a lot of oxygen into your brain, you start realizing now. It's amazing. You also start having some increases in your mood, because when you get oxygen into your brain, you just feel better. Yes. And that's the feeling you would get after every single meditation. Or not after every single one, but you will get this through the whole day. You will realize that you are more conscious of the things around you, of the things that surround you. Or that you are more mindful through the day. Especially you will see these benefits in the beginning. It's same as like NoFap or yes, with this meditation, that you will see a lot of benefits in the beginning, like in the first 14 days of meditating every single day. You will see the most benefits. Later then, yes, it will be good, but if you want to see more of the benefits, you need to progressively overload, like spend more time a day meditating. Which I haven't done by myself now. Also, I started with NoFap. I was trying to get on NoFap when I got my first dead girlfriend who broke up with me, but it was pretty hard, let's say. Even though we didn't have anything sexual in between us. Yes, there were some sexual games, but not really sex, if you know what I'm talking about. And it was pretty hard for me, even though we weren't sleeping together, like sleeping. So, yes. And the time when she broke up with me, it hit me. It hit me so hard. I want to start doing every single habit on self-improvement. So I also started with NoFap. It was fucking hard in the beginning. You know, I was addicted to porn. And not to normal porn. I was addicted to most disgusting porn you can ever imagine, like man and an animal, or animal and woman, or some fucking crazy femboys, or I don't want to talk about that. It's so disgusting when I think about it back then. Whew. Anyway. You see, everything is possible. I was watching porn like 3 times a day. Not normal porn, but this disgusting niches of porn. And now I think I'm cured from that. From time to time I relapse. That's right. But from time to time I mean like once a month or once a 2 months. My longest streak was 154 fucking days. You see, everything is possible. I was completely addicted 3 times a day watching porn, disgusting porn, and then, after using my willpower, I did 154 days on NoFap. Then I got a streak of 90 days, then I got a streak of 30 days, and I don't know, these streaks were similar, like 30 days, maybe 40, 35, I don't know exactly. Why I relapsed every time? Well, everyone needs to find a reason why they relapse, but it's because they do not have enough dopamine in their mind, or they are just bored. So that's why they relapse. So just fucking do something. When I started to getting rid of that, the first strategy I applied was that I'm gonna do one push-up every time I touch my PP. And it worked for me. But then it stopped because I don't know, because of my weaker willpower or something clicked, something happened in my mind and it stopped working. So every time I touched my pee-pee, I get fucking angry on myself because I realized that it is so bad for me, that NoFap. And I stopped with it. I got really angry, like really, that I would slap myself, like... I'm not angry on myself right now, so I will not do it, but I slapped myself hard and told to myself, never fucking do that again. And it worked. You need to get angry on yourself if you want to get rid of fapping or watching porn. And the last thing I want to talk about are the businesses and the way I try to make money. Actually, I made a list of businesses because I do not remember. I tried a lot of things to make money with, but none of these ways worked for me, like in ways I was successful. I wasn't successful in any of these. Yes, I made a few bucks in most of them, but now I'm talking about around, I don't know, $200 a month, or maybe $150 a month, which is nearly nothing. The first thing I started was forex trading, and actually I haven't made anything. I lost more than $300 or $400, which was a lot for me because back then I was 16 years old, and when you lose this money when you're 16 years old, you get fucked up. Still, there are your parents, which is everything is okay. When you are 16 years old, you can do basically anything. Why? Well, because if you fuck up something, there are your parents who will take care of you, so it's fine. As you get older, it's a bit riskier, but when you are young, when you are 18 years old, or still when you are 25 years old, you can fucking risk everything. Still, you can risk everything. Then the second thing was shoe reselling. These hyped shoes like Nike Jordan, I don't know them, Nike Dunk Low, and these similar things, Travis's, and yes, these shoes which are worth like more than $500. I tried reselling them. And this is the side hustle from which I made a few bucks. Yeah, fine, but I was spending... it has so low ROI, I don't know how to do it exactly, so I was spending around 3-4 hours a day, and after 1 month I made like 100, 150, $200. It was completely not worth it. Maybe if I continued at it, yes, I would succeed, but I didn't, so that's why I didn't succeed. Next thing I tried is reselling tickets. Again, I lost on this like $100, which is not good for the subscription of one group. And why I didn't succeed? Because I didn't last in it. I didn't stick up with it. And you know what's the craziest side hustle I tried? I also invented it. Which I cannot say that I'm proud of it. But anyway, I invented this. I went into nature and I searched for tires from tractors. Yes, you hear right. I searched from big tires from tractors and I put them into my car, or I just took them and brought it to my house and then uploaded to some markets, resale markets like eBay, but in my country, something similar. And actually I made like $20 selling one that track tire. And now on our garden we got one track tire left which haven't been sold. But I was quite amazed that I can take garbage out of nature, I can help nature, and I can make money. I take garbage out of the nature and sell it for $20. Actually $25 if I convert it into dollars from my local currency. Yes. And the last thing I tried is YouTube. Yes, you are watching me right now as I'm filming this video. I promise I'm gonna stick to this. I'm gonna release a video every single fucking day and you're gonna see my rise. You're gonna see how I'm gonna skyrocket this channel. You will see how I'm gonna succeed in this area. I succeeded in a lot of things. I cannot say it's complete success. Like in working out, I got still a lot of work to do. Yeah, that comes with it. You are never satisfied. I want to be on NoFap, like completely on NoFap. I want to add time with my meditation. I want to progress on every single good habit I do. But now I'm mostly focused on YouTube. And you will see me succeed. Thank you for watching this video.